A small window looks out over the ocean. A woman stands looking out at the sea, observing the waves and clouds as they move with the wind. She shudders slightly as a chill breeze cuts through the still air of her room. The door at the other end of the room creeps open. A woman dressed in simple robes comes in and makes to tidy up the bed, sitting off to the side. "How are you feeling today?" the robed woman asks. "Like I'm standing at the edge of a precipice overlooking a vast and cold battleground that takes and takes without feeling or remorse. I feel the forces moving towards each other with a clattering so loud that it shakes the inside of my skull. My eyes can't focus because all they see are the lives that have been lost and the lives which have not yet been taken. The air I breathe is full and cold with the ash of people that I knew who will never see their families again, nor feel the warmth of the sun. A twisted and cruel fate this is, that I should be left in quiet seclusion while so many find their way into the eternal sea's embrace. Well, things can only get better. I'll bring you your dinner in just a few minutes." Pods never sounded so good, boys.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I actually approve of that one.
I'm surprised that one hasn't been used yet. Yeah.
Also, yes.
You know, the list.
It's good follow through too.
The list runs long, but we'll see where it goes.
Do you have
boys.
Do you have like a list on like a Word document or anything, like a master list of all this that you're going to
write
use?
a new one each week when I write the vignettes.
Whatever strikes your fancy
So
in the
they
moment.
are premeditated.
As long as you're keeping track, so you
less
don't repeat.
excusable.
In the beginning, they weren't premeditated, and that had to stop a long time ago. There's only so many times I can go like, "Oh boy." So, hello everybody, welcome to the Campaign Notes Podcast, episode 19.
Oh, yeah.
What?
A landmark episode.
Landmark episode, in that it is 1 before 20.
Yep.
I, as always, am your DM, Patient Zero.
So
Oh, wait, no. It's me,
the
Sam.
rest of us are dead because he carried it in here.
I'll explain that joke in a minute, but for now, my players will introduce themselves as they do.
Matthew, I'm playing that dude that shot RoboCop in the dick. Wait.
Hey!
Matthew playing Rusam.
Ross playing Crash.
I'm Andrew, and I'll be playing Uzraban.
I'm JP, and I guess I'll do Cyrus this week.
What the hell? Do Cyrus.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Dust that one off.
He fits.
So, everybody, hello and welcome. The little bit about Patient Zero, luckily it's not contagious. I found out this week I have gallstones. Yay!
Send money
for that.
Just kidding.
I also
Why we're announcing our Kickstarter.
Where's our Patreon?
save Sam's
GoFundMe this
gallbladder.
week.
But no, might end up with a little bit less of me depending on how things go. But want to assure the listener, we're going to make sure we try to keep on our weekly schedule. Nothing should change.
Sure.
The only thing that should change is I might sound a little bit lighter in the future.
Trying so hard not to go super morbid with my comments right
There
now.
will be less gall.
Yeah, there will be less gall coming from me.
And at this point, we do
Thank
have
God.
enough audio, like raw audio of you, where we could just
Oh, yeah.
chop up what you
Yeah,
say
let's
and have us
splice it.
say whatever
like they
we
did
want you
with
to.
Gene Roddenberry's wife for the computer for Star Trek.
Major
There you
Barrett.
go.
And hey, if you want to drop off some of your gall with us, you can do it over at campaignnotespodcast.com, where you can drop us a line if you want to communicate, which...
Ooh.
Whoa!
Well, why is everyone wooing?
Episode 19 is a landmark episode because this is the first line we've had dropped from a stranger.
Wait, hold on. I have a gasp somewhere.
That's a whole room full of
There
surprises.
you go. There's like 30 people gasping.
Yeah, but Brett, last name redacted. We're not going to show people's last names on the show.
Yeah, that seems a little bit
Yeah,
much.
we'll be-
Correct. Yes.
It'll be good.
Thanks,
But,
Brett.
But Brett writes, just started listening, and I love how you guys are such giant smartasses. P.S. I'm wearing decent pants.
Okay, and you know what, Brett? No one fucking asked you.
I was ecstatic about it.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's someone that it's not one of our friends that's like thinly veiled, posting thinly veiled threats against us.
Yeah, we did get one other line dropped this week, which I'm not going to read because it's
Foul.
Yeah, it's foul. That is the best word to assign. To
Yeah,
it.
And we don't negotiate with terrorists.
And it was
also
definitely we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Threatening.
And it was most definitely from our friend Scott.
Yeah.
Who also did all of our the actual good artwork on the website.
Yeah, all the
They're
character.
not crayon artwork.
Yeah, the not crayon artwork.
Everybody, thanks to Brett for the comment. We are definitely smartasses. Mm-hmm. That's kind of our deal.
I was discussing this with Ross earlier this week. I don't think we really are, but apparently I'm just
That's the
used
thing.
to it.
We've lived in this house
Hostile
bubble
environment.
where we've gotten used to it, and
There's a little Stockholm syndrome thing
Yeah, it's
going
become
on.
the
I
norm.
guess. I love you guys.
Yeah, go
It's
fuck
one of those
yourself.
where when you bring in an outsider to this house,
yeah.
you can see them be like one of us will say something to the other one, and you can see the shell shocked look on their face.
No
like,
joke.
is like a fight about to break
Okay.
out?
No
Yeah.
joke. The first time I brought my now wife over here when I lived here, we almost didn't remain a thing because she's like, "You and your friends are so mean to each other."
Yeah.
Crazy,
I was
man.
like, "No, it's not how I treat everybody. I swear,
It's a love thing.
Yeah, exactly.
it's a love thing, baby."
It's a
Yeah.
love connection.
Drew, your head looks like someone forgot to shave their butt. While we're on the subject of butts,
I'm disarmed. I don't know what to say. You have gallbladder stones.
oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, he can't help that.
I could shave my
You
butt
could remember
head.
to shave.
I could remember. I don't want to.
so if you want to see pictures of Drew's butt head, you can go check us out on Twitter at Campaign Notes
Ooh, I'll post a picture.
or Instagram at Campaign Notes Podcast. Both will work. We post every week, obviously, though. Like probably not every day. Y'all youngins got enough going on with your
do have
social
jobs.
medias. Like you don't need to see us every day. But
Every tweet takes Andrew 3.5 hours of work.
yeah.
It's true. It's
Hunt and peck typist, just single.
yeah. One letter. Like I would say, like every 5 seconds.
And
And
there's at least like 6 drafts.
I'm really self-conscious about like my word usage. So it takes. Yeah, I'd say that's an accurate amount of
Yeah, like
time it
3
takes
hours.
to. Yeah.
I
Hey.
watched it one time. I was like, you keep the social media.
And if it takes you a long time to do something, just be thankful that you're not trying to use Sirenscape.
Oh,
Sorry, we all got hit with a spell.
Because
Sirenscape.
Sirenscape, death for your ear cells.
as opposed to Sirenscape, a lot of other stuff takes a long time. But Sirenscape, you can learn how to use real quick. Thanks, Ben and Sirenscape, for doing what you do for podcasts out there.
That's
all right.
magnificent.
So everybody's all settled in now. We've thanked Brett for his lovely contribution to our lovely podcast. We have. We've mentioned that it's episode 19 and what a big deal that is. So, we need to go over. So, most of the rules that are coming into effect with the actual Pathfinder release as they come out, we're not going to implement until the release happens. Just because that way we can, if people need to reroll characters or adjust stuff, we can do it all at once and it'll all kind of flow together.
And then we actually have a book to refer to.
Exactly.
Shit.
We're also going to try to do it at a level up instead of just randomly in the middle of a level, I believe, is what we decided.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see how.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say-
It depends on how it ends up working out.
If the cleric gets really dope shit, I'm gonna start like lobbying
Immediately,
to do it immediately. Yeah, but if it's disappointing, I'll be like, we can wait as long as we.
See, it's going to be the opposite. I'm going to get nerfed and you're going to get buffed. And I'll be like, we need to wait on this until
Hell yeah.
Pathfinder 3.
Until never.
Just put this
Play
off for
tests
10 years.
perpetually.
Yeah.
So, the one thing we are going to take, because they just either announced it this week or it came out this week or something like that.
It was on the YouTube show that they're doing.
That's
live
right.
stream.
They changed hero points because they agreed that they were terrible before, and so
Awful.
the way they
brought chips.
yeah, and you got nothing, just like you should be expected to do. Sometimes you can just bring your friends chips. It's okay to do.
No.
So with hero points now, the way they will work, and this is also good because now we don't have to go, you have a doubloon.
True.
you can spend 1 hero point to re-roll something that you've rolled, or you can spend all of your hero points to come up from dying. It seems like this will work better. We'll see how it goes in practice, but it seems nice because it encourages you to actually use them, because if you have to get up from dying and you've hoarded like 3 of them, you just wasted 2 essentially.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is it a roll you re-roll after, or
Yeah.
is it you?
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to announce
It's
it
not the
beforehand.
declaring before.
And
Okay, cool.
I kind of like
legit.
that.
That's dope. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to use them more.
I understand it both ways. That's kind of the thing. Is like I appreciate the idea that I could be like Sam says, you could kill it on this turn, and I roll fucking 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, no, hold on.
I give you a magic weapon, and you're just whiffing left and right. Yeah.
But
that
there's
makes
also
sense.
there's also a degree to which if I didn't say that beforehand, and Sam's like, you could kill it on this turn, and I was like, I got this.
Yeah.
I also get how
Don't need it,
so,
bud.
yeah.
And the reroll is for any
Yeah.
roll, right?
Yep.
So, like, if I whiff a diplomacy check and be like, mulligan.
Which is also nice.
If I've learned
Yeah.
anything, we don't whiff
yeah,
specifically
I'm
diplomacy
going to
checks.
use a shit ton of these things.
Well, that's
Yeah.
assuming our lovely DM actually gives them out for you to use.
oh, I'll get them.
Do something good. So
I hold the bag, so just let me know.
I think
Exactly.
$20, I'll slip you one on the
Like I
table.
said, I'll get one.
I think that's enough messing about. So last time on the Campaign Notes podcast, we had a little bit of an interesting two-parter in the same episode where we started out with a little bit of RP, going out on the ship, getting out onto the open ocean, which is, as we know, where a couple of our characters are nice and comfortable, and a couple of them are just fish right in the water.
Yeah.
And speaking of fish, Ozermon, newly crowned journeyman fisherman,
That's right. Getting better each day.
he caught something bigger than a lot of master fishermen have ever caught.
Thank you, Sam. That's what I was about to say.
Thanks to my help.
He caught when it stood up on its legs, probably about a 6.5 foot tall bunyip with a second mouth on its head and tentacles. Just going to put this out there for some of the listeners. If at this point you haven't figured out that things at this table don't go just right out of the rule book, there you go.
Here's
Weird
your sign.
bunyip.
Yeah.
It's a weird bunyip. So after confronting this,
We talked. I memory
talked
service.
to
We
help.
talked to the bunyip, and it agreed to leave our ship peacefully.
Yes, that's
Yep.
exactly what happened.
Wasn't Kresh just like hacking it and green blood flying up all over him?
No.
it said, "My bad, guys. I'm out of here."
Sorry, bro.
As soon as somebody takes a spear out of my shoulder.
God bless you. Thank you for respecting the sea. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Splash.
And gave us all 20 gold, I believe,
Yeah.
before he left.
700
20 gold and
actually.
like
So you're right, it was 700
potions
gold
of,
each.
That was
Pure
that was actually Splashy the Bunyip, who is the pollution equivalent of Smokey the Bear, but for the ocean.
And we
Cool.
killed him.
Only you can prevent the pollution of the. Oh God!
Kill it!
No!
We're pre-industrial.
No,
Kill it!
no.
So is the idea that he came aboard and he was going to warn us about something really dangerous, and we just all immediately started hacking and stabbing him to death?
I mean, I think
it's
he really
a
just
terrible
wanted
monster
to.
from the depths.
No, he wanted to hand out some flyers and like some rubber wristbands that just said like "Save the Sea."
Yeah, save the sea turtles.
Swim
you know.
long.
Yeah,
He,
swim.
he was just trying to.
And we just dogpiled.
He was trying to tell you about all the can holders that had gotten caught on his tentacles.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but
It's really terrible. My second terrible monster mouth got gummed up when I was trying to eat a baby.
but why do you think the second monster mouth is there? Pollution.
Whoa.
And so we now
Cyclical thing.
find our party stood around the rapidly decaying corpse of this
is it?
a Bunyip nation.
So he really is like Princess Mononoke monsters. He just kind of dissolves into.
I mean, no, I'm just saying that for flavor, but
This thing's starting to stink.
yeah, it smells like fish.
Sam doesn't want us to learn more about the creatures, so as soon as we
it
kill
dissolves
them,
into gas.
Cyrus
away.
just like immediately jumps in wrist deep and starts tearing through the thing, trying to learn about it.
Okay.
Cyrus, what are you doing?
Studying.
It looks not very scientific, I'm afraid.
Well, are you a man of science?
Let's
I
check
didn't
my
think
character
so,
sheet.
yeah.
No, it would not seem I am.
No, he's actually going to do another lore sailing on this thing now that it's like dead, and he can kind of get a better look at the details. It's a 10.
All right.
And you know what? I'm going to use a hero point.
There we go.
Reroll it.
All right.
It's a 12.
Exciting.
All right. So give your hero point to the Monopoly Bank.
Boo.
And then you basically looking at this thing, you've seen bunyips before, but you haven't seen ones with this extra stuff. And what it reminds you of, especially the kind of bioluminescent red lights that you were seeing on these tentacles that were just kind of pulsing, it reminds you of the pus sacs on the eels that you saw.
But those are green, right?
Those are green. These were red. Ooh. But
You know me.
So we know that all of the magical fire hydrants are Christmas themed.
Okay, green bad, also red bad.
Yes.
You think, just looking at them, because now you've seen they've stopped pulsing, it's probably it probably had some fluid that was coursing through it, because you can see some of that leaking out onto the ship.
that was what was mixing and flowing off into the distance.
It's a fireball. That's why it was so angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rusam will briefly say a prayer.
Okay.
Cyrus is going to, like, as he discovers this, I feel like he's almost doing like an impromptu autopsy, and he's kind of explaining this as he figures out what.
Okay.
So everybody knows.
So go ahead and make a religion roll for me. And while you're doing this, Cyrus is just piecing this thing out, and you can just hear. That's the fin. You want to save that?
Oh, I found the gonad.
Crash is going to pull his orc neck splitter out and be like, do you need a knife? It would be easier with a knife.
That's a 4 on that religion roll.
Okay.
Because somehow I'm a monk with a -2 religion.
We should go to church.
You're losing your religion.
Noted. So, is there anything else anyone wants to do? Amir is currently just kind of leaned up against the mast of the ship, looking at this thing on the ground. Weird, eh?
He's a nasty beast. Let's see here. Would you say, so the thing on this bunyip's back, is it almost like face huggery, like it's still a distinct entity, but just like latched on real good, or is it like a growth, like a mutation sort of thing?
You think someone more skilled in lore sailing might have been able to figure that out.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
It's worth fishing.
What about somebody who's more skilled in lore alcohol?
You can technically make the roll.
I mean,
Get drunk and ponder.
I just get wasted and figure it out.
Yeah.
Could I do a medicine check to see if the mutation seemed like especially unusual or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the future, you can just say that you're doing
Let
it.
it rip. 24.
It does seem unusual because when you look at it, it doesn't seem like this thing latched on, and it doesn't seem like it grew out of it. When you look at it with your medical eyes, you see that the skin of this thing, which is a creature you've not seen before because you're not a sailor, you're a sandman,
I'm desert folk.
and
The Doom Seeds.
when you look at it, it looks like the actual skin has been fused together. Almost like something spot welded this thing onto this other creature.
Okay. Ozermon, seeing that Cyrus was the other one kind of checking out, he's going to point that out to Cyrus and say, do you see this? Make note of this abnormality right here. It appears as if it was fused, like it was welded together, what Sam just said.
It's quite the astute observation, my friend. What's that, Rusam?
Do we have any strong alcohol on board?
Oh, I hope so.
Well, we did.
Oh, no.
Quick, split her belly.
She levitates and
She
fire
has
comes
plot
out.
armor. It's fine.
I'm just going to assume that we do.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, Rusam, whatever. Cyrus, do you think we could preserve this creature? a jar, perhaps.
I don't know if there's any glassware large enough on the vessel.
Big
but,
fucking jar.
We only need a little piece.
Do you have any favorite parts?
Well, it's the creature crawling up the back of it.
How big is the back part of the creature?
Growth.
I assumed
So-
it was like the length of the bunyip, but is it more like
That's it's not the length of the bunyip. The actual main mass of this thing that's on the back of it is, you would figure, probably about only 1.5 feet long and vaguely circular. But it's the tentacles that are long. When they stretch out, you think it would probably stretch to around 6 or 7 feet across if you're going from tentacle to tentacle.
Okay, in that case, then, Cyrus looks to Kresh. Actually, could I borrow that neck splitter for a moment?
Fine.
Thank you.
And then you just can't handle it because it's like an orc
Yeah,
weapon.
I'm not trained in daggers, or orc weapons, so I just fuck it up. No,
Drop it over the side.
Mutilates it, yeah.
He just stabs himself.
He's going to. Actually, he's going to hand the big dagger over to Ozramon and say, "Well, you're
No,
the closest."
Ozramon has a dagger.
Ozramon already has a dagger.
I thought it had religious significance, though. I'm trying to be sensitive.
Except for asthma.
You know, baby, I like
She
to kill
probably
things
loves
with
this
it.
shit.
That's what I'm
actually.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
All
you
right,
need
so,
something
so
cut-
retcon. He forget that happened.
Well, no,
Whatever.
Here, use
play,
mine.
He
play it
thinks
out.
better. All right, fine.
Play it out.
He thinks better of it, and he looks at the neck splitter, hands it back. Never mind, I have a better idea. Ozramon, you are
Yes.
as close to a surgeon as we have around these parts.
That's right, yes.
You identified
Oh, no.
what the deal was with this.
Oh, yeah, that was me. Remember, the good roll?
poorly.
Would you please remove the parasite so that we may preserve it for further
I
study?
can, but I'll need a knife that's a little bit bigger.
This is more of a stabbing dagger. I need a sawing dagger.
You just need me to cut the
I need
fucking
like a
thing
bread
off.
knife.
I'll cut
No.
the-
You know what? I'll do
cut
it.
it off.
I'll do it. My
I'll use
dagger.
my teeth. No one look.
My dagger, my god. My good roll.
My God.
My dagger, my god.
So, Ozramon will set to try to saw this thing off.
Okay. Make a,
Saw roll.
Could be medicine, right?
yeah, I would say
Surgery.
medicine.
Cool.
Autopsy.
I'd be fine medicine or dexterity.
That's a 13, and I'm gonna use my doubloon.
Hero pointing the shit out of this.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, we're starting it off right.
Yeah.
We said we're going to be.
Now
more
I roll
zealous.
worse. What happens if I roll worse? Do I get to choose, or is it?
Yeah, it's a re-roll, not a.
All right, a little bit better. 15.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to make your way around with your knife very cleanly and remove kind of this thing that, now that you look at it, you can see it's got it has a mouth that looks like it'd be able to attach to something, but that's not how it was
Like a starfish
on
mouth.
it.
sort of
Yeah,
thing.
almost. But it kind of comes off, and now that it is detached, both Cyrus and Rusam, you recognize this as a choker.
Oh.
Oh,
Is it like deformed?
It is.
Oh.
my character doesn't recognize that, but I do. Because
That's why-
I've used them in previous campaigns.
You couldn't really tell what it was, but now that you see it, it looks like one that has just been weirdly misshapen and made to fit onto this bunyip.
What is I'm not familiar with what a choker is besides the women's accessory.
Yeah,
Very hot, by the way.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They're a disgusting breed of aquatic creature that are prone to dragging passersby into the waves.
Ooh,
They
that's
have typically lanky arms and are vaguely humanoid, but something odd has occurred with this one.
it's quite scary. Certainly, we don't have anything like this in Osirion. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yes, not much water.
Well, yeah, that too.
in the deserts, you don't have aquatic creatures.
No, just giant scorpions.
I guess there could be sand chokers. That's terrifying on
that
its
is
own.
very
and I
terrifying.
don't want
yeah,
to
we
think
do.
about
Yeah,
it
but we don't
anymore.
call them that. We got our own name for them.
But
They're called
Gaggers.
booby doos.
okay.
Continue.
The first booby doo.
Yes.
that's canon.
So
Hope
now
you're listening, Paizo.
Get on a Paizo, make movie dudes.
I'm about to spit beer on Sirenscape, JP.
That makes it stronger.
Yeah.
Into the
Yeah.
Australia.
but now that you recognize it, roll me another lore sailing. I would also nature would also be fine. Both Rusam and
God damn it.
Cyrus.
Well, I don't have lore sailing in my nature as a -2, so
Fair enough.
you're gonna get a nature roll.
You never know, baby.
And that's a 2.
All right.
And that's 7.
Okay.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
You were able to tell just from kind of the weird things you do recognize that it's chokerish, but something's wrong with it. But you don't know what it is.
There's something wrong with this fucking choker. I don't know. It's just all fucked up.
I kind of feel like we're the kids in the first season of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like we have no idea what's going on. We're just kind of dealing with horrifying
Passing
monsters.
a thing around and looking at it.
Look at it.
I'm also stupid.
Is this a Demogorgon?
Yeah.
Is this a difficult? Since we were able to, or since Ozzy was able to separate it successfully, first off, what was the DC for that check?
For the one that y'all
For the
just
one,
made?
yeah, for that 15.
13. No, wait, for the 15?
Yeah, the 15 he made on that.
So I saw him
the
get all-
reroll.
15.
Oh, nice.
Aha!
Square on.
Doubloon.
But,
Doubloon.
Yeah.
There was a doubloon up for grabs, but neither of them got it.
Oh, Sam trying to hand shit out now?
Yeah, yeah. See, you got to get it. It's an active
It's
thing.
an economy.
You use them, you get them. You use them, you get them.
Well,
Which is why I'm
anyway.
going to hoard these two until I die.
Since the choker part of this abomination is smaller, you said it's like 1.5 feet. God, so it got smushed way down. And
The middle is.
yeah, but then it's got tentacles, but they're pretty like thin
Yeah.
and stuff, right? So he's going to sort of just roll it all up and stick it in a barrel full of the highest proof alcohol they have.
You're going to ruin a whole barrel of alcohol.
Ruin that.
Don't we have like a quart mason jar?
Yeah, or like
What
a
a
pony
terrible,
keg.
terrible
What the
man.
Whatever wastes the least amount of alcohol.
I mean, it's not up to me.
I was
Well-
going to use that barrel later to get Trillius' crew drunk so that we could get more shit off of them after we kill these pirates.
Whoa, man, that's a dope plan.
Thanks for telling me.
Oh, shit.
Maybe you should have shared that with us before I.
I
dumped
wasn't
this-
gonna tr-
I mean, we. Could
I know.
Maybe I wasn't
Have
thinking
you
you were
ever
going to dump
had
a part of a
tequila? I hear they put weird shit in that bottle.
I don't really want to drink mutated bunyip.
Well, we don't have to say that's what it is. It kind of looks squiddy.
It does kind of look squiddy, yeah?
Oh, have you ever heard of Reef Haven's squid rum?
Squid rum. Let's do it.
Sounds fake.
Make a deception
Yeah.
or whatever the
Let's say
deception.
we're making a future deception on
Now the good
Trillius'
rolls
men.
come.
Yeah.
All the silly shit.
That's a 22.
Yeah.
God.
You believe him that it's a thing.
Cyrus is very worldly.
Yeah. So
I
why don't
was
you
say, hold on.
explain-
Actually, you know what? This is my opportunity to use lower alcohol.
I was about to say that's true.
There we go.
We finally
Yes,
give you
make a
You're
continuous.
welcome.
Only time.
Make it-
Don't
contested
expect
roll.
anything for Christmas this year.
That's not great.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Doubloon.
It's like,
I'm not using a doubloon.
Okay.
Not
Shut up,
All right,
Drew.
sorry.
Because I was about to give
I know
JP
a lot
one.
I know a lot about booze, but he sounds pretty confident.
Fuck it. Squid rum it is.
Oh, no doubloon for fooling my crewmate.
You were gonna get one, but Drew
Drew
keeps bringing it up.
Drew, keep your fucking mouth shut.
No, you know he's trying to turn us on each other, JP.
Well, it worked.
Don't play his game.
I'm sorry, I struck Drew.
It's okay.
So anyway, what do you want to
You'll get a
do
bill.
with the corpse of this bunyip?
You'll check his stomach for baby arms or other parts
Oh,
that
there could be some neat license plates or something.
might have been in there.
Yeah. If
Split them open.
if we hadn't already breached the bunyip, we'll go ahead and do that.
I was about to say you did when you were kind of partying them out. There was nothing.
Let's
Inside.
say Cyrus started by saying he just like rammed
just
his
ripped
fist
into him like a
into it.
fucking
reaching
ghoul.
into-
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted specifics. So
Scientific zealot.
Found the viscera.
Yeah.
I was about to say you didn't find anything interesting inside.
Oh God, it's full of blood.
This is the
It's full of
kidney.
blood.
This is the other kidney, and this is the other kidney.
why does it have gallstones?
Old pieces of fish. I don't know.
In that case,
Technically, I think all NPCs have gallstones because they're all played
As
by
he's like washing off his hands and forearms, he says, "Mr. Crash, if you would kick this overboard."
Crash is going to take the butt of his axe and slowly push
There
it
we
again.
go. What you originally
Yes.
tried to do. Yeah.
Make a dexterity save.
God, we're
you-
just infinite hell.
Amira, the mop, please.
Groundhog's Day, the encounter.
Yeah.
Get your own fucking mop.
The telekinetic projectiles, the mop to Rusam.
What a
It
rude
just smacks Rusam in the fucking back of the head.
He's a monk. He'd probably just love cleaning that up.
Mage hands some off into the back of my head.
Oh, Mage Hand would have been
Less
better.
violent.
Telekinetic projectile. You do
Yeah.
1d4 damage.
Rusam is now dying condition.
You throw a wood screw through his brain.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get the bunyip overboard. You're currently just kind of cleaning up. I don't know how people's health are looking, but you can figure
Bad.
that out. And then
20 out of 37.
Treat wounds, baby.
32.
13 out of 30.
Ozermon can do whatever he wants. Amira didn't get hit, so she's going to go back down to the. She wasn't even able to get that close. All right, Cyrus.
Well, before we do treat wounds, though, I would like to.
Amira's
ask-
going to go back down to the burner engine.
Okay. Didn't we? Are we? Can we do treat wounds now because we already did it earlier today?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
We
technically.
did it before we fought.
Well, how long is bolstering?
An hour.
Isn't bolstering in effect yet? I thought that was
No,
with the
it's not.
release.
I mean, as of the official release, they're
It will
doing bolster, but as of right now, you can literally just spam the hell out of it,
Okay.
which I'm tastefully not doing. But I figure like before an encounter and after encounter is.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
Well, not to
realize the
mention
bolstering
you-
was just after.
You healed when
Otherwise, I'd drink a potion.
you healed when we set sail.
Yeah.
It
And I did horribly, if you remember.
Yes, it was
you
very
didn't-
bad.
Actually,
for
I should
me.
say you didn't heal.
a whole bunch of fuck all.
But that's the other thing is like y'all didn't sail for 15 minutes and then immediately get attacked. Like
Sure.
y'all were on the sea for a good 5 or 6 hours before you got attacked.
It's like midday.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I can do those rolls kind of in the background while
Okay.
other shit's happening. And,
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see Ozermon's currently standing in the middle going whoa, and yeah,
Suddenly we all start attacking each other.
We
converting
all turn
people.
red.
But you can see the Raunchy is kind of pulled up beside. Are you all okay?
What? We can't. Come a little closer. The sea is very loud.
Are you all okay?
Oh, that's funny. You could hear me. Yes. Yeah, we're fine. Actually,
I have very good hearing.
do you
He's got super hearing.
do you have a cleric on board? We could use some healing.
hey, what the hell, bro?
Save your spell slots, buddy.
I'm over here treating wounds, you know.
I was
But
about
yeah.
to say he's already doing it. Fuck you, Cyrus. No, I don't even know what a cleric is.
Okay, sure.
I'm a cleric, Trillius.
That's a cleric. That's,
thought you were
want to see what a
Ostermon.
real cleric
Oh.
looks like.
It's like a who's on first thing.
It's
don't-
like a
don't look
mummy
at that guy. It
wearing
doesn't
really
look at that guy.
nice clothes.
I think he's in trouble if anybody gets blinded on his boat.
Maybe. Well, anyway, so you didn't run into any strange sea life, did you?
Oh no, we've been sailing just fine the entire time.
Where did out of character? Where did they come from? Like this whole time, like were they just like
They were like right behind you. Because keep in mind the bunyip fight only took
a few minutes?
Yeah.
A couple minutes.
A minute, if that, yeah.
a minute
Fair.
from start to
I-
finish
did
before
you-
initiative.
Yeah, I have a hard time because it took an hour. Did you see our little kerfuffle?
Oh yes, it looked like you got into some sort of altercation with local marine life.
It's very squishy. Yes, it's very large and had some nasty bits hanging off of it. It was
Okay.
It was,
not pleasant.
Quite strange.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great.
Well, anyway, I'm sure it's of no import.
Definitely not to me. Anyway,
So,
we are
these
approaching
pirates-
kind of the edge of Reef Haven right now. As you can see, there's little outcroppings and little tops of mountains everywhere. So we're going to just park right here, just skirt right in there, and
Line lock it.
we will keep our eyes open to the northeast. Just give us a signal once you've encountered these pirates, whatever we want to call them, the soon-to-be dead men.
Okay.
And
Yes.
and once we see the signal, just make sure that it's an obvious signal. We will sail out, and we'll take these guys from both ends.
Well, all right.
That got Andrew.
As long as we high five over top.
That's an
I don't
Eiffel Tower.
think-
Tower joke.
I don't think my arm's long enough.
It was a joke, Trillius.
Yeah, it's,
I never joke.
But what if they come to the southwest?
Then hopefully we will see them coming even before you do.
Also, why are you waiting for a sign? I believe we said before, why don't you just come when you see the pirates? Because we're in no position to fight them off.
I mean, I just figured if you wanted to.
Okay, fine. We'll send you a fucking signal. How's that?
I mean, no,
How's
we
that?
can-
We'll do something real fucking cool. Would you
can-
like that?
we
Would that
can do
entertain
it
you,
either
Mr.
way.
Capture?
We can do it either way.
Okay, we'll do that.
I just thought you might
no,
want to
no,
decide
no,
that.
it's cool. We'll do it your
You're
way.
very rude.
You know what? I just had to get elbow deep in a piece of
You
sea
didn't have
trash.
to be fair.
I mean, as a man of science, I kind of had to.
He was smiling while he did it.
I figure a man of science might roll better. But anyway, I thought that you might want to decide when I actually came out. But if you'd like, I can just start sailing out as soon as I see your ship.
You what? No, wait for the signal.
Okay.
You know what? What's the signal? We never decided.
He'll know it
Cantaloupe.
when he sees it. We'll come up with something good.
Hey, you know what?
Yelling
We're gonna-
cantaloupe across the ocean.
And
Cantaloupe, cantaloupe, cantaloupe.
and yeah, I mean, actually, Ozermon's going to lean over to Cyrus and say, "I still do have the message cantrip."
I don't know if
The
we'll be
range
close
on
enough
that,
for
yeah.
that.
Are you sure? I
I think the range on that's
No,
like
we're-
120 feet.
Yeah, we're going to be much, much further away.
I thought it was 5,280 feet.
No, that's how many minutes measure a year in the life. Lord, how about love?
Yeah, it's 120 feet.
Oh shit!
Yeah, which if you
I want to heighten.
if you remember the from the Apprentice Festival,
That's
if you
right.
remember the way it's laid out, that only equals 6 squares.
Yeah, not far.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so we'll wait here.
And we'll do something, I guess.
yeah, I guess we'll just figure it out.
I mean, that's your part in this.
Hey, Amira.
If I
well,
remember
yeah.
correctly, by the way, you were originally against having mercenaries at all, and now you're acting like you can't even do anything. You're capable fighters.
In reference, I was against the mercenary. I think the rest of them were probably fine with it.
And I think we should make sure we're getting our gold's worth.
I
And
don't
I-
even think you can swim.
I mean, probably not with all the scale.
Only in
on, so-
circles with the
In
baby
the
arm,
circles,
you know,
yes.
That was uncalled for.
Cyrus gets a hero point. For making a joke about the baby arm at Crash's expense.
I don't like this at all.
but I do. Give me. Oh, a shiny one. I've never seen using this one.
Everyone talks shit on Ross's character.
Boo, Crash.
The balloons.
No, there's
Diminishing
diminishing
returns.
We have to make fun of someone else next.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, if
But I'm
someone else
immune.
makes fun of Crash's baby arm, it's going to be like, okay.
Yeah,
really?
we
All right,
get
You
it.
turn
Wow.
in a doubloon.
Yeah.
You had to pay a doubloon to
Embarrassing.
make that joke.
That's a hero.
Hero point, excuse me.
But yeah, you can see he starts to pull his ship away. Like, we'll be right over here, and he kind of there's a little outcropping in one of the mountainsides where it's shaded essentially, and there's a little bit of vegetation growing over top of it, and they just skirt the raunchy right in there. And
So I was kind of waiting. Rassam was kind of waiting for this conversation to die down. He wanted to just yell at him as they're kind of drifting off. Trillius,
yes,
have you seen any weird mutated things coming from the sea lately?
no,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Toodaloo.
I honestly don't think he spends much time at sea.
Cyrus is right.
It's like more of a strip club kind of guy.
I forgot his.
Well,
hearing
Waylay
was
has
incredibly
legal
good.
prostitution, so
Well, there you go.
More of a
You know,
bedroom pirate.
I figured out the relationship already. If you've ever seen The Life Aquatic, Trillius is like Jeff Goldblum shit.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I've not seen The Life Aquatic.
They're very fancy and they don't do anything incorrectly.
Okay. So you start to sail away from where Trillius is towards the northeast, yes?
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing in the meantime? What were the results of your healing rolls, Ozramon?
Oh, thank you for asking. Voice in the Sky.
Super interested, but
It was 3 successes. So once again, that is my level times your con mod.
I'm at 19 out of 22.
Yeah, I'm back up to full. Thank you.
I am 7 away from full.
Hey guys, not bad, right?
It's better than
some of the
this morning.
slobs.
Yes, it was.
Hey, you know what? I didn't get a lot of sleep the night before. You know how that is. Am I right?
Yes. Well, so now that we're all basically ship shape, what do we want to do when these pirates show, if they do?
Well, I was actually, Amira, I was wondering what you had in the...
Oh, Amira's here.
I'm downstairs working on
yeah,
the
she's-
burner engine.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit.
Cyrus, do you don't have any fire things at all? Because I was thinking I could just shoot an arrow and you could like set it on fire in the air or some shit.
Fire's not really like my...
I mean, lighting an arrow
My
on fire would be
thing.
pretty easy. I think we can just pull it off without.
I mean, we could do that too. I just don't know if we have any.
My whole aesthetic tends to lean towards the like mental trickery.
I mean, I
and, like,
appreciate
hurting
that personally.
brains. I can give someone a stroke,
Oh,
but
I don't think a good signal is a stroke though.
no, probably not. I mean, there should.
I
be
don't
multiple
think
warning
anyone
signs.
wants a hand job. No.
Oh God,
There we go. Got it.
Hero
got
point.
it. All right,
Hero
That's
point
a
for the
wrap.
hand job.
Thank
joke.
that's
you.
a right. That's a ripe. That's a wrap.
That's
This is
ripe
the economy
joke.
that I always
That's a
wanted.
ripe joke.
Make the
Ripe
shittiest
old
joke possible.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you make reference to touching the wiener, you get a fucking point around here.
That's
I see
right.
how it goes.
That's how this room
I mean,
works.
you got one for making a swim in a circle joke.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but that takes some thought.
Essentially, both y'all got one for making a joke that I was about to make before I made it.
So we figured out the mechanic of
Yeah.
it. You just
Yeah.
have to beat Sam to the punch.
Preempt
Jeopardy.
Sam.
We gotta buzz it.
Yeah, he'll be like, God damn it, take a hero point.
Yeah, exactly.
The TM.
Noted.
What is dick joke?
It's a joke about a wiener.
There we go. That's the daily double.
So what are y'all doing? Jesus.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I want to play fart joke Jeopardy.
Walking slowly back and forth, trying to look like a tempting
All right.
target.
Yeah.
No, we're just like flaunting our wealth.
Someone's just on the edge, just like throwing
Juggling
gold.
handfuls of gold coins in the
Cyrus
air.
is standing in the crow's nest, counting his gold very obviously,
There we go.
and making sure each gold piece glints off, has the sun glint off it.
beating my thread of gold rug out over the side of the
Amir
ship.
comes
Ooh,
up.
these silks sure do get sweaty.
Amir comes up to the main deck and sets up a little like pint glass, and she starts just clinking, playing quarters with gold coins. So just across the ocean, you see her clink, clink,
Yeah.
clink, 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 clink.
No, I believe we were trying to figure out what our signal was going to be, and then
I think a flaming arrow would work well.
that's what I'm saying.
Does anyone know how to make a flaming arrow?
Well, maybe it's.
I mean, we
it's-
could probably do it like mechanically without magic.
It's broad daylight. I don't know how much. I take that back. I don't know how much.
I
good
mean,
it-
I
Is,
can,
is Amira actually up there,
yeah,
topside?
I can
Okay.
set an arrow on
Yes,
fire.
I was going to say, Amira, you've got a lot of projectile flame type things. Could you shoot something? Boom, boom.
Well, I could, but the range on the magic is pretty limited. An arrow would probably go a little bit higher,
There we go.
but at the same time,
I'll just
I don't-
shoot it and you just.
I don't really want to solve the problem for you guys. After all, I'm the DMPC.
Well, we're using you as a tool right now,
Yes.
so if you would just shut up and do what you're good at.
Way less,
Take it, get a hero point.
way less inclined now.
No.
Being mean doesn't just.
It's worth a shot. She's testing the fences.
Yeah. Give one back.
Yeah.
Man, I kind of see Brett's point now.
Nah, fuck that.
We
Don't let it break in your head.
Yeah. You're weak, Brett.
You'd never survive.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's not going to listen.
We lose a
anymore.
subscriber, yeah.
Way to go.
We gave him an acapella at the very
Our
beginning.
only named subscriber. We say subscriber, listener.
Yeah.
Listeners.
Well,
True.
subscribe to our
I hope he's
podcast.
both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Our only patron at the $500 tier per month. And we've ruined it.
Try to match it.
Check that PayPal account, Brett.
Yeah.
So to get this ship back on course, you are sailing northwest. You currently have a plan for your signal. You are making an opulent show of wealth with all of your
actually,
20
I have a
coins
roll for
each.
this performance.
Okay.
That's going to be a 14.
You can see three
I'm half bard, baby.
Hey, baby.
three
yeah,
fish
that's right.
pop up from the surf and go like, nice.
Nice wealth, dude.
Nice. Hey, you want to throw some of that wealth down here to the fishes in the sea?
Just because my name is Cod doesn't mean I have anything to do with you. Fuck off. Eat some plankton.
Hey, I know where you originally from. Okay.
You know nothing. You don't know me. You
Oh,
don't know me.
I know you.
You don't know me.
I know
Hey.
you're tight.
So I'm assuming to the rest of us, like none of us can hear what the fish
No, they're
is saying.
speaking common.
Okay.
I just assumed that. Yeah, I was on the boat with Cyrus being Aquaman.
Is that,
Yeah.
Oh God, is this like a parcel tongue thing?
It's,
if
it's
we go there?
no, it's Little Mermaid Sebastian's cousin from New Jersey.
Gotcha.
Jabastin.
Yeah,
Cyrus, quit yelling at those fish.
I'm sorry. I
Hey,
think
fuck you, mummy.
Hey, you know what? How about I come down there and
Yeah,
you know what?
see?
Never mind.
See?
Never mind.
No,
See?
no, come on down.
No. You come up here.
No,
Everybody
no,
rolling
you
it.
come
You know
down.
what? Crash, get my fucking fishing pole, man.
I'm not doing.
No, you come
I'm
down.
Not participating in
because you know what? I can tell all those rags. They're gonna get absorbed with the water, and you're gonna sink like a stone, bud.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it. That's I don't like that.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm kind of scared of the fish now.
I think in real life, if somebody said "bud" like that at me, I would.
if someone calls you Bud or Bub, like
Bub?
a la
Yeah.
Wolverine, you're liable
Well,
to catch
then
your
I'm
ass
just gonna
whooping.
watch their fucking knuckles.
Yeah,
and see
yeah,
if they're
yeah.
used.
Sure.
If it's actually Wolverine that calls you bud, you should be worried.
Yeah, if Hugh Jackman calls you bub, you should probably run.
Ozermon guides Cyrus away from the belligerent
All right,
school
yeah.
of fish.
Hold me back, hold me back,
Not
hold me
worth
back.
it. You're
Yeah.
bait. You're bait.
Yeah.
your chum,
Your
chum.
Your chum. Your mother's chum.
All you do is bait.
Yeah.
Let's
right.
get out of here.
Yeah, you couldn't afford it.
You obviously could.
What a strange tangent.
This is incredible.
All right, so
I
now
hope we cut that.
that
Perception checks all around.
okay, the fish are still there. Ooh. Oh no!
Come out as ooze
a
on
couple
that
of
one.
ooze and a couple of oh-nos.
10.
17.
7.
9.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. 19. 19.
Okay. So
Big difference.
So you look up from your brief distraction with these weird Jersey fish,
Classic.
and you see a galleon barreling towards you
Jersey Kois.
from
would you say?
from
Damn.
across the ocean. Ozermon, make a perception check.
Oh,
Did you say a galleon?
I did.
Holy shit. That's a big boat.
It's a big boat,
Typically.
9.
even with your magnifying glass.
Oh yeah, what did that add up?
2, I think.
Plus 2, so that'd be 11.
Okay.
I mean, it added 11. It's a 20.
Oh yeah, that's right. It added 14, so it's a 27.
When you look through, you can see the banner on this thing is a white gauntlet over an anvil,
Yes.
and it's coming straight for you.
Ozermon's going to shout down. It's the standard, the gauntlet and anvil,
It is at an uncomfortably close distance.
and it's at an uncomfortably close distance. You probably know that also.
Do you think we can take...
Jesus.
Boo. Everyone boo Ross.
Bitch, don't
Our
act
first
like you
boo
haven't done that
break.
before.
Give me a doubloon. I booed him.
Boo.
Okay.
Doubloons around.
Doubloon,
Everyone
please.
gets a doubloon.
Please.
Now that we've decided their hero points, we're going to only call them doubloons.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
this
sorry.
we finally
Oops,
picked
sorry,
up on the
sorry.
change
Sorry,
as soon
sorry.
as
0
we-
points. 0 points.
Yep, god damn it. Stupid brain.
Okay.
What were you saying, Crash?
Do you think we can just take them, like...
No, there's like it's like
do I really have to call this douchebag?
it's a galleon, which I don't know that much about sailing, but it's a lot. It's like a lot.
I don't know, Chris. How hard can you throw your axe?
Rusam is going to ignore all of this and get up in the rigging and start lowering sails.
Good idea, Rusam. So Rusam starts lowering the sails, and you can feel yourself starting to move towards this ship.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Crash
Who's
on
on
the
the
on the wheel. Crash, you're steering.
Crash on wheel.
Because this thing's going to be pretty quick, and
Yeah.
we need to be quicker.
It's coming
Yeah,
for you.
Galleon. How many sails does that motherfucker have? Quick while he's counting. Let's
30.
figure out what we're
Looking
doing.
at it,
Yeah.
I mean, it might be maybe it's a small galleon.
It's like a half galleon.
Yeah, it's a half galleon.
Before Rusam can furl the
Maybe
sails,
a
he
quart.
runs you
How
over.
many galleons are Oh, there's so many good jokes there.
It's a fifth.
Yeah. It looks like it's got about 8 sails around it.
Oh, so a
About
galleon's just,
700 milliliter sails.
just one big ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you know
yeah.
that,
For some reason, I thought a galleon was like a bunch of ships.
No, that's a
I think you're thinking of an armada.
armada.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope word to use too.
Yeah,
Anyways,
armada.
Also dope.
Play more Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
So it's
you'll know.
rapidly approaching you.
Let's.
Crash, you're turning.
Are we gonna play chicken with this?
Well, let's see. You, what do your whatever the fuck
It's
you
coming
under those
closer.
bandage eyes see? How armed are they?
How what?
What is their armament? consist
Rusam is
of?
going to yell down, "If we don't find them to get broadside to us."
Yes, we need to turn 180 degrees, right?
I guess fine. Let's turn 180 degrees.
Oh,
It's
this
come
is a
even
disaster.
closer.
I'm turning the skull 180 degrees.
Yes.
Let's see here. Our ship has absolutely no armament, right?
Correct. You would estimate right now it's around 250 feet away.
Yeah, I'm turning the ship
So,
around.
Okay. So you are
Somebody should perhaps launch the alert.
yeah.
turn the other way. Right now you are not terribly far away from Trillius, but you don't know if you'd be able to see the alert from where you are.
Just because of where he is.
say-
Got it. Yeah.
Can I turn the ship from the direction the galleon's coming from? Can I turn the ship towards where Trillius went?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn that direction and try to
Yes.
angle past him.
Okay.
And Ozramon's going to send a message down to Amira. Amira, we've got company. 250 yards away.
Okay. I think it was feet, but
Feet, whatever, yeah. And they look like a bad mamma jamma, so, do what you got to do.
250 feet. They're like right on top of us.
yeah. Y'all spent a lot of time talking.
Yeah.
did.
That's why I just said if I hit and just went scrambling.
Good.
But yeah,
Glad somebody's doing something.
we are turned, so they should end up my idea is that I want to essentially go past Trillius' ship so that the galleon ends up broadside to Trillius at about we're gonna lead them past him.
Interesting. Yeah, go for it.
Not an idea I would have expected from Kresh. Let's see if it works.
And if we can shoot the signal in front of us,
That's kind of my thing is that once I get at that aim that way, it's kind of one of those things to be like,
the signal will get there before us.
Fire.
Our ship will come.
Somebody-
And he'll have had plenty of time to get
I'm
ready.
kind of waiting
Okay.
for Amira to get up here because she's going to be the one to have to light this thing.
Yeah.
Unless we just have like a flaming arrow.
And then, Kresh, in your mind, you hear, "Are you ready to bring the thunder?"
Fuck yes.
And the ship,
Everyone craps their pants.
and the ship
Immediately
leaps forward with a bright green glow from
fuck yeah, the
beneath.
bird.
It has
Engine.
discovered the brown note.
You can kind of feel a little bit of your hair stand on end as the magic kind of courses through. But as opposed to last time, you're not like uncomfortably just whipping through
The ship
the
is not
ocean.
disintegrating.
But you can
She's
tell
got a
you,
little more of a deft touch this
yeah,
time.
it's got a little bit of oomph to it. And yeah, you can see you're slowly starting to pick up a bit of distance on these guys. You would think they're at this point maybe 300 feet away, and you're starting to approach the mountains where Trillius is stationed.
as we speed past Trillius, I just want to yell, "This is the signal!"
Okay, yeah,
Fire arrow be damned.
the burner engine stops. You feel the magic kind of recede. Amira pops up onto the top, and she's like, "Okay,
Hey, that was awesome, Amira.
yeah, I know." So,
Cyrus tosses her a cold one.
Towards like commercial.
Have some suds.
much better.
She's
All
a
right,
functional alcoholic. You have to just kind of like
hey, I'm living life to the fullest. What do you need now?
I'm gonna shoot this arrow. You make it on fire.
Okay,
I shoot arrow.
Do you have a bow?
If we've already
I have a
gone
composite longbow.
if we've already gone past him, why do we need
Jetting
to
by
shoot the
screaming,
arrow?
this is the signal, what enough? Just to make sure.
Signal.
We'll see.
Double tap.
We'll catch it.
Yeah. So
I'd say, do I need to roll anything for this?
yeah,
I'm just
make
shooting
a
an arrow
dex
at the
check
air.
to see if you roll a 1. Essentially.
Natural 16.
Okay.
There we go. Baby.
Yeah, it goes flying out, and then after like maybe once it gets like 30 yards away, you just see as it just kind of puffs up into a green fireball that is now trailing behind kind of this dark gray smoke. And as this bigger ship is coming in behind you, you can see it's starting to kind of slow down a little bit as it has to make its way through the reefs and the mountains that are there. And then an eerie silence makes its way across the water. And then all of a sudden it's broken by a loud fire. And then a barrage of cannon fire comes out. You can see dark smoke billowing from a mountaintop as cannonballs impact the side of this great ship. You can hear the sound of their masts starting to break underneath the onslaught. You, especially the seafaring of you, saw that a couple of these cannon shots came out that had chains around them that wrapped around and
Bolos.
took a couple of things down. And now you can see that you have effectively flanked the ship, and you can hear the rowdy crew of the Raunchy. I think it's time to do this, don't you?
Fuck it. Prepare to board.
Prepare to board!
You force away.
Julius Capture is coming.